If you plan on metal detecting in the cold water, but you want to keep your hands warm and dry, well, these gloves are for you. Stay tuned to find out why. Oh, and I promise you'll love them, or else dinner's on me. Swinging pirates, thanks for digging this video. Now, if you're like me and you want to go metal detecting year round, it can be a challenge. We don't all live in Florida. You salty dogs down there, you're pretty lucky. And for us northerners, well, we need a solution. So these are the Lamont Redneck Convent Trapper gloves. I know it's a mouthful, but don't worry about that. They're rubber gloves, basically. They look like kitchen gloves. Anyway, they will save your hands and you can go out and hunt year round. They are fantastic. So in this video, I'm gonna give you my 4 favorite reasons I love these gloves, but I'm also gonna give you one critique on them that's not so great. So the first reason that I love these gloves are they actually cover the entire arm. Now, what is really great about that, a lot of gloves that you see on the market only go up to your wrist, and let's face it, when you're metal detecting in the water, if you have waders on, your arm is already in the water up to the elbow. You're gonna freeze out there. So you need a full length glove, and this is definitely one of the best on the market. You don't have to worry about taking a wave over the end of the glove and having it completely soak the inside. That would ruin your hunting day. So the fact that they go up the entire length of the arm, they are fantastic, just for that reason alone. Reason number 2 I love these gloves, the thick rubber coating on the outside. It keeps your hands warm and dry. This rubber makes sure that no water is gonna leak through and get to the interior of your glove. Speaking of the interior, it has this nice inner lining that is cloth to add just that extra bit of warmth to your hands while you're metal detecting. And trust me, it is a welcomed addition. A lot of people I know use dishwashing gloves. Again, they don't go up the full length of the arm, and it's just rubber, both inside and out. That's not gonna keep your hands dry when you're out detecting for a full day in the frigid cold water. So by having both the thick exterior rubber liner as well as the interior cloth liner, your hands are gonna stay dry for hours on end. I mean, your waders are gonna freeze, your metal detector is gonna freeze over, even your GoPro is gonna freeze up and you won't even be able to turn it off. That actually happened to me, but guess what? My hands were toasty dry. And pro tip, if you want, go ahead and slide in one of those nice little hand warmers that you guys can get. There's enough room in the glove to accommodate that. I'm telling you, these gloves are awesome. Hey, real quick, if you're finding value here, go ahead, pinpoint that like button. I appreciate it. Also, if you are interested in trying out these gloves, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna leave a link to them down in the description below. Feel free to check those out and see if you wanna add those to your metal detecting arsenal. But let's get on with the video. All right, pirates, reason number 3 I love these gloves, the strap. Now, it may not look like it, but it's a big deal. And having it be a thick strap means it's not gonna break. I love this because look, your hand's free. So if you wanna inspect a find closer, maybe you wanna answer your cell phone, if you're actually gonna carry it out in the water, you could hide it in your wader pocket, I guess. But having this strap makes it so that if you take your glove off, it's not gonna drop into the water. And once that happens, your day is over. So I recommend getting a pair of gloves just like these that have a strap. And finally, reason number 4. These gloves are amazing. They don't leak. Like I said, that thick exterior rubber, it's heavy duty. There's no holes anywhere in the inner parts of the fingers, and I've ran them over my scoop, through rocks, all sorts of things, and these have stood the test of time. The stitching on them is great, and it's just a thick, hardy rubber. In fact, I've gone through 3 pairs of waders in the time that I've had these gloves. I mean, those waders will leak before these gloves do. Trust me when I say this is a solid investment if you want to go out and metal detect year round, especially in that cold water. These gloves, they're fantastic. Now I know what you're thinking. You said there's one critique. Yeah, I have one critique, and this could be a deal breaker for you, but I don't think it will be. They're a little bit clunky, and by clunky, I mean bulky. In fact, it really impairs your fine motor skills when you're trying to use your fingers or even just get that glove through the detecting strap so that you can actually hold on to the handle of your detector. They're thick, but remember, those gloves being thick is actually one of its strengths. That's what you want. That's what's gonna keep you dry, and it's gonna keep you warm. So just get used to maybe having to grab that coin or that target out of the scoop a few times, and you're probably gonna drop it back into the water just because it's hard to hang on to. But trust me, you'll be able to look past that one little critique, and you're gonna love these gloves. I mean, if it's gonna let you detect year round, especially if you're a water hunter, that's what they're for. These gloves are amazing. I'm sure you're gonna love them just as much as I do. If not, I'll be saving a seat for you. So until next time, remember, keep swinging for the ring. An extra bonus for these gloves? Dog cleanup duty.